What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pens and Tea. My name is Carrie, and today we're going to be talking about a tea that just came out. It's called White Chocolate Chai, and don't shoot me, but a Noodlers ink rollerball, but uses fountain pen ink pen. We're going to get to this. Interesting. Spoilers. But this is a new tea that I picked up. It's from David's Tea. It's White Chocolate Chai. It's a black tea. It says, "Our hunt for the perfect white chocolate chai is finally over. And with this balance of creamy sweetness and warming spices, this black tea blend is even better than we imagined. The ingredients are black tea, ginger, cinnamon, cocoa nibs, white chocolate curls, cardamom, cloves, cocoa powder, stevia extract, natural and artificial white chocolate flavoring, contains milk and soy." So you basically boil the water, you let it steep for 4 to 7 minutes. It's got low caffeine, and you can use 1 to 2 perfect teaspoons, aka you can really use any teaspoon. It doesn't really matter. This is quite good. It's quite good. It definitely tastes like a chai and smells definitely like a chai, but if I can show you, so like these are like the cardamom pieces here. There's definitely loads of those. But then you have these sort of like white chocolatey curls that add a lot of sweetness. So you get the typical like chai flavor, but then you get sort of like that creamy, like if you were to get like a latte kind of thing, you get a little bit of that like kind of creaminess coming through. It's very sweet. It is definitely a sweet tea. I mean, there is fake white chocolate in there. Considering you can argue if white chocolate even is chocolate. Anyways, that's a whole other thing. But anyways, I quite like this. For 50 grams, I think it's around $8. Maybe a little bit less. I can't quite remember what I paid for it. It was a while ago. About halfway through the bag now. But if you like chai, this one it's not going to punch you in the face chai. It's not super, super, super strong because of that white chocolate element. So if you like kind of middle of the way intensity with chai teas, but you want one that's sweet and has a little bit of a kind of a creamy-ish aspect to it, pick this one up because it's actually quite good, and I was quite surprised by it. And something else that I was quite surprised by is this right here. So this is a Noodlers pen. So Noodlers, everyone is pretty familiar with as far as like, their flex pens, their ink for sure. Pretty much everyone knows their ink. Love it or hate it, you know about it. This is their rollerball version. So it's kind of like a Konrad shape. So this one's solid black with silver trim. It's basically just a straight barrel. It does taper ever so slightly towards the end. Typical Noodlers clip here. It's relatively loose. It'll do its job, but it could use a little bit more tension, I think. And then just around the barrel here, you'll see in a close-up, it just says Noodlers Ink. You unscroll here to reveal a rollerball, which who knew? And then you get the little grip section here, the threads that are very, very soft, and then the ink window. So this is a piston fill pen. So this is actually a piston fill knob. Bet you can't see it, can you? It is very, very well done. Super discreet. You can't really even see, like even if I get certain light, then I can see like the break where it starts to turn, but it's really well done. It's hidden. It is definitely hidden. To fill this, you would fill it and clean it just like you would a fountain pen. So you dip it up to the grip section in whatever ink, you twist the piston knob, twist it back, and it sucks all that good stuff up. So definitely love the fact that you can use whatever ink you want. In here currently happens to be a Noodlers ink. I thought it was fitting. This is Black Swan in Australian Roses. To hold it, fits quite nicely in my hand. Your thumb will be on this grip section here, or sorry, the threading here, but I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me. You can definitely post the pen. It posts quite nicely, and it feels relatively nice. That said, when you do post, you do have to give it a nice push down, otherwise it will come off. But once you do that, it does sit. You can just pop it off there. It's very, very light, very light. This is a solid plastic pen, nothing much to it. So it is definitely very light. Can't remember how much I paid for it, so I'm gonna put the pricing right here. But essentially, it was not very much. As with any Noodlers pen, they try and keep the like fancy frilly stuff to a minimum so that they can make anything as affordable as possible. So not too much to look to, like, you know, see it, but what I do like is how it writes. So let's check that out now. All right, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Just once again, this is the Noodlers, I'm pretty sure it's Noodlers Konrad Rollerball fountain pen, and the ink is Noodlers Black Swan in Australian Roses. Man, I actually really like this. It is not anywhere as difficult or as unpleasant to use as a regular rollerball. You do still feel a little bit of a drag, but it is actually very, very smooth. I'm very pleased. You do not have to put much pressure on it at all. So holding it with like nothing, it mostly writes. So it skips a little bit here, but if you're just like barely holding on to anything, it writes, and that is so great. The flow is really nice. As you all know, I like wet writing pens. So the fact that this rollerball keeps up with that, I'm very, very happy. I've never had any problems with hard starts or skips, so that's nice. The ball has never gotten clogged, also very nice. And of course, because it's a rollerball, it'll write pretty much regardless of the angle that you hold it in. So also very nice. Yeah, I'm very impressed. The line is relatively thick. So you are going to get a thicker line. So if you like Western mediums and above, then I would say you would like this line. Because it's very nice. I'm very surprised. I did not know what to expect when I got into this, but I quite like it. So guys, that's gonna be about it for me today. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. If you really like the video but haven't yet done so already, please do hit that like and subscribe. Guys, new videos come out pretty much every Monday and Friday, the occasional Q&A on Tuesday. Don't be afraid of that comment section. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.